Hello guys, it's Twin and welcome to another Let's Play of Genshin Impact. And we're just going to continue the interlude, the Archon Quest interlude about the Balladeer, aka the Wanderer. So, yeah, I think we spoke to Nahida last time. And so... what are we doing? I think what we have to do now is take a wander around the Grand Bazaar to clear our head.
La la la.
She just likes to have fun and blow things up. So cool. This music just reminds me of the Sumeru Archon Quest so much. Like, it just puts me in that mood. Which I guess this is a continuation of. But this music... Is this just general Sumeru music? That just reminds me about that. Oh, what's happening? We're just wandering around to clear our head, right?
What's so great about Snezh 9 and toys? Welcome.
I'm gonna look for something.
I've got great food and great drinks that everyone can enjoy.
In my opinion, Shoots is the best stall in the whole business.
I'm supposed to do something here.
What's so great about Snezh
Oh.
9 and toys?
We're here! What should we eat first?
I have a nagging feeling like there's something I'm missing. Something important that I'm forgetting.
Hey, are you gonna answer or what?
I've been thinking a lot in my head. Sorry, it's just... Give me a minute. I'm still processing.
Alright, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out. Then we can get something to eat.
Come on, brain. Let's dig this out. It's gotta be in there somewhere. It was something about Irminsul and deleting oneself. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Forbidden knowledge. Nahida.
What is it? Have you figured it all out?
Yes, that was it. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. She said that no one can erase themselves from existence. Not even her. What? But she did. Otherwise, why would she need to create her own reincarnation in Lesser Lord Kusanali to do the deletion for her? There would be no point.
Why'd you jump up all of a sudden?
No, I'm just like in my head. No, I can't tell Paimon. She doesn't know about Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Yeah, I mean, it's too painful, right? But this is a crucially important detail. It's simply not possible for the Balladeer to completely erase his own existence. In which case, the question is, what happened to him?
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look, here.
Wow, fate. That's actually why he's got different colors. He's blue. Because I was wondering why he was, when I saw the Archon quest, or the interlude quest, why he was wearing like a red and black and white and stuff. Cool. That's him. He probably doesn't remember anything.
Hey! Hey, wait!
You mean me?
No, not you. That kid. Didn't you see? Little rascal grabbed my last 2 fresh Sunsettias and ran off. Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep spacing out, okay? What is it? The work's too boring for you? Or has the big city got too many distractions?
I wasn't paying close enough attention. Sorry, boss. I think you're right. Maybe it's the city. It's so exciting. It can be hard to focus.
I wonder what his eye color... Yeah, I think it was blue. His eye colors are still blue in the other one, wasn't it?
Who's that guy? You know him or something?
That's the Balladeer. That guy is... That's what I said. Is the Balladeer. I basically said what I was supposed to say.
He's who?
That's the balladeer. Except he's got a different skin. He's different colored clothes.
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then when I actually give you some work to do, you keep letting yourself get distracted. I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else. But if you keep acting like this, pretty soon I won't be able to afford to.
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything. I'm just so thankful you agreed to take on an outsider like me.
Wow. He's just happy to be here.
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger things to worry about. Look, we're all out of Sunsetias, and I promised the lady down the street I'd deliver a fruit bowl this evening.
Well, I guess he hasn't had all that trauma and betrayal, like, you know, perceived betrayal, so he's not as grumpy as he was when we first met him.
Leave it to me. I'll find some more. Just a moment. I'll be right back.
I like his
Stop.
blue, actually. He looked good in blue.
I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. And at first, I got greedy. Couldn't believe my luck. But I figured you'd start asking for something in return eventually. You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see you do is wander around, taking in the sights. Are you a drifter or something?
That's why he's called the Wanderer. He just wanders around. Literally. I was wondering why he's called the Wanderer.
That's right, I am.
He's a wanderer. Oh my god, that's cool.
We can talk more about that later. First, let me get those fruits you needed. Sunsetias, was it? I'll be right back.
I wonder if he's still strong, like he can fight.
Hey, what do we do now?
Let's follow him.
Okay, stay out of sight. Don't let him see.
Are we gonna sneak again? One of those sneaky quests. Oh, classics. Classic. Klee's smaller, so she's harder to spot, right?
Woo.
She's like a woo. I guess it's not a sneaky quest. It's just a follow quest.
Woo. La la la.
He knows?
Yeah. This'll
Oh,
do.
he doesn't know.
Even though you say he's the balladeer, what are we planning on doing? Stealing his Sunsetias? Isn't that a bit too cruel?
Shush.
Oh, alright.
This should be enough. Guess I should wash them before I take them back.
He's so, like, sweet and innocent. If I wasn't seeing this with my own eyes, I wouldn't have ever believed it. Me too.
Huh? You two over there. Is there something I can help you with?
He spotted us.
You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be blind not to notice.
Oh wow, he does notice. You're right, we were following you. He's not gonna believe our story.
Have we met before? No, we haven't met. But you know me?
Actually, he will have trauma because his friends died. The people that took him in. Yes.
I have no recollection.
It's complicated, but I do know you.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes.
Sorry, but I just can't take your word for it.
I can prove it. Oh, we know all about his past, right? You're a puppet. Damn.
A puppet? What makes you think that?
Huh?
You were right. The look on his face.
I guess you do know me after all.
Because he wouldn't have told anyone.
That is not something I share with a lot of people. Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track me down, I'm sure whatever it is must be important.
There's somewhere I want to take you. It's kind of cool, like, we're nice. Like, as in, yeah. Imagine, like, I just feel like it's good that we're coming up to him like this, like, not some evil people, like, trying to mess with him. It's good.
Okay, but please let me deliver these goods to my boss first.
He's so nice. Oh, I like him, especially the blue version.
Are you really working for that guy? He said you don't want any more for it. Is that true?
It's like the blue is like calming, right? The red was like anger and stuff.
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm, and he let me take shelter in his cart. In return, I said I'd be his helper for a while.
That's oddly nice of you.
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with you, okay?
Yes, I believe you.
Then let's return to the city.
I wonder how this is gonna pan out. It's kind of cool. I finally leveled. I had Clee for probably a few months now, because I wanted to grab her when her banner came back. Because like it was a long time since her previous banner, so I really wanted to get her, and I'm like really lucky I got her. I had to choose between her and Eula, and so I didn't get Eula. It was tough choice, but I'm glad. Clee's super cute. But I finally leveled. She was like level 1 or something, or 4 for so long, or 20 or something. I think she was level 4 or something. But recently I decided to level her up.
Here you go, boss. I'll leave them right here.
Oh, you really went and picked some more. Who are these two?
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me. Sorry, boss. I'm afraid I'll be away from the stall for a while.
I was just about to pay you anyway. Go wherever you want, kid. Don't waste your time here.
He's a nice boss, actually.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving you shelter from the rain that day. Even then, I don't understand why you're so adamant that you don't want any pay for it.
Doesn't he need to eat?
But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering along without a care in the world. Like you had nowhere to be, and didn't even care that it was raining.
What a cool guy. The Wanderer.
Imagine you were me for a second. It's a little weird, right? Why is this guy traveling during a rainstorm if he's not trying to get somewhere? And why is he taking a shortcut through the open country if he's not even in a hurry?
Fascinating. Why were you?
But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing for it.
Wow, he's bumping
Certainly not all this. Your time is valuable. You know, you should go live your life.
Aw, that's a great boss. This reminds me of something. Oh, it reminds me of One Piece. Zeph and Sanji. Zeph's like, Sanji, go live your life. Get out of here.
But I don't...
It's like that. In a way.
No. You're right.
He does have some stuff underneath, doesn't he? Like, some trauma
Then I
or
suppose
something.
this is where we say goodbye. Thank you again for taking me into the city.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds of characters over the years. I just hope you find your path.
Thank you.
I wonder if he will.
Alright, done. Thanks for waiting for me. We can go now.
Where are we going? Oh, we wanted to take him somewhere, right? But yeah, I was just saying, like, now that Clee's getting higher level, like, decent, I can use her instead of just like having this. Sometimes I like to use my like low level characters, like level 1 or 20 or something, doing my like the commissions in the city where you just talk to people. That's me using them. But now I actually get to use Clee. And funnily enough, like I don't know if I didn't record this, but I did a commission with her and this team, Mono Pyro team with Kazuha, and we fought some like fire slime, pyro slimes. It was like the worst thing to fight. None of them, like only Kazuha was really hitting them really hard. It took a while, but we did it. It was fine. It just took a long time. But because Mono Pyro, we had our bursts up so much. It was great. I don't know why, but I feel jolly when I'm using Glee because she's like a kid and she's like so carefree. Like running around with her, it just puts me in that mood already. She's really cool. Oh, we're gonna go see Nahida, aren't we? If I had looked at the map, I probably could have figured out that it would be faster to teleport, but I don't know, because there's a line, I know it can't be that far. But it does wind around a lot. If I had Yolanda on this squad, I would be using her right now for the sprinting. Ah, we made it. Let's go. Cool.
What's wrong? Huh? Are you?
Hello. I do apologize for the sudden intrusion.
He's so nice.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember anything. So, yeah, quite an eventful walk.
We found this guy in the street. I like that. You tell Lesser Lord Kusalanali.
You say that you're trekking across to Vat to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who describe themselves in this way call themselves Shugenja. Why do you refer to yourself as a wanderer?
Why do you? I'd like to know why he's the Wanderer. He doesn't even have a name, right? He's either the Balladeer or the Wanderer.
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no roots.
No roots. They call him the Wanderer now. Wow. So cool.
But these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown even to myself.
Wow. I wonder how he's gonna take it when he finds out.
I wouldn't call it the past, but rather... this is a difficult one to explain. I don't like to rely on using terms like this often, but in your case, it seems that it ought to be called previous incarnation.
I can see how you could call it that.
Oh, like a past life or something?
In a sense, yeah.
Yes, something far more distant than the past. So far away that you cannot perceive it.
Okay, I have to ask. What was I like in my previous incarnation?
You were, emo.
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh, that answers his question. He's smart.
You want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't have the most wonderful existence in my previous incarnation.
We're just trying to think of where to start. Oh, were we?
If it's that difficult to talk about, I have no doubt it will be just as difficult to hear.
He's a smart cookie.
But I'll be able to handle it. Please, tell me the truth.
He's a cool guy. I like him a lot, actually.
Is truth something you care a lot about?
Yes.
Truth.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnation, you did many things that would be considered evil.
Wow. Straight up, she just says it.
You nearly died because of what other people did, and many died because of you. As a non-human being, you hated gods and humans alike.
Wow, he did. He was so tortured and angry.
You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. You adamantly believed that you were missing a heart.
Wow. Wow.
Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Sometimes, you have to let parts of yourself go, or you'll never be happy.
Wow. She's the god of wisdom, and this game is incredible. No joke. That is deep. Nahida tells the Wanderer about his past.
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history at all.
Yeah, true.
In terms of the outcome alone, that's true.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong. Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time, a chain of cause and effect, a cycle of karma.
Damn,
and
this is so
consequence.
good. It's true, right? You can't really judge when you're not in that situation.
That is the nature of truth. If one thing is right, its opposite must be wrong. And yet, dichotomies like this are not enough to explain the world in all of its complexity.
What's a dichotomy? Just I'm curious. I've heard of it before, but I don't know, I'm just curious. Dichotomy. A division of or contrast between two things that are of represented as being opposite in or entirely different. Okay. Dichotomy, completely different. Okay, dichotomy. Things that are completely opposite.
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the most likable individual.
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but yeah, we weren't your biggest fans.
Not Paimon. We were each other's enemies.
If we were enemies, why are you trying to help me find the truth?
Because you're a good guy.
This is so frustrating! This guy's supposed to be our arch enemy, but now he's just some random stranger we met on the street!
That's so funny. I like how she's so angry about it. She can't be mad at him.
He's got so much to answer for, but we can't make him talk because he doesn't remember anything. What a weird situation.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom, I trust that everything you told me must be true.
Yes, it's all true. I can even show you the memories themselves, if you're
Really?
willing.
Can you do that?
Please, I want to see them for myself. I want to experience my own transgressions.
Really? Really? What? Can she do that?
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish?
He likes the truth.
I'm just a puppet. With no heart and no name.
Oh, he doesn't have a name.
There is nothing in this world for me to cling to fill the void within me. Except maybe these sins that can never be undone.
Wow. He doesn't even have a name. Damn, that's harsh. Like, he literally does not have a name. He's just the wonder, isn't he? That's crazy. No heart.
Very well. As you wish.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him? This one's kind of on us for bringing him here.
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face, it's my burden to bear.
He's a cool guy.
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
Okay.
Oh, good point. Given your, unique situation, we'd better keep an eye on you.
Understood.
Thank you. Now, prepare yourselves, everyone.
Oh, we have a teleport waypoint? What is this? Like, oh, reminiscent drift. Something. What's gonna happen? We're gonna talk? Can we talk to Wanderer?
No matter what lies ahead, I'll face it. Whatever it takes. I'm just sorry that you have to join me for the whole thing.
He's a nice guy.
It's time to get ready.
Should I change teams? Whew, okay. That's a domain. It didn't specify any element. These guys are my... I like this team a lot. It's my favorite. Especially because Shenhe's in it.
This looks like Inazuma.
Right now, you're in a dream I created using information extracted from your memories. These memories will show you the raw truth, but be aware that enemies may react just like in the real world. Please be careful.
Sounds like an immersive experience. It's a good thing we came along.
To help out?
You don't need to do this for me. I don't deserve your protection.
We never give up halfway. Well, we had to once, but that was your doing.
Because you ran off? Changed the past? And now we're just finishing the job. Yeah, seriously, he just ran off and changed the whole world. We woke up the next day and things were different. Damn, that was cool though. I really like it. I like it a lot.
Alright. Thanks.
I like him.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion. In your Balladeer incarnation, this is where the Electro Archon placed you after your creation. You had a great many memories here.
Is that because this is kind of like his birthplace?
You could say that, in a sense. You'll see why shortly.
I hear footsteps.
This place is huge. I can't believe the landslide didn't fill it in. I wonder who built it. The Crystal Marrow Miners? No, there's no way. Look at this exquisite construction work, and so well preserved too. No mining crew would be capable of this. There's someone passed out on the ground.
This is where they discovered him? The puppet?
You're awake. What happened? How'd you get stuck here? Are you injured?
Katsuragi.
Not a scratch. And these fine clothes. Who are you?
This man is Katsuragi, deputy to Torichiyo's adopted son, Mikoshi Nagamasa. He found the Balladeer in Shake Pavilion and took him back to Tatarasuna.
And the rest is history. Well, it used to be.
In the original version of events, Katsuragi was ultimately killed by Nagamasa.
Let me get you out of here. Our people are nearby. Hang in there.
Can we save him? Oh no, this is just memories, isn't it?
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was
Oh,
murdered by
Niwa.
a doctor
That was-
disguised as a mechanic. The Balladeer, then known as the Kabukimono, disappeared not long after. As the second in command at Tatarasuna, responsibility for what had happened fell to Mikoshi Nagamasa. But Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to Nagamasa after the latter had once saved his life. At Katsuragi's insistence, Nagamasa killed him to put an end to the Tatarasuna incident.
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
I think
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face. Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Oh, damn. Keep exploring.
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabukimono.
That's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
What did I open? Do I have to get in there somehow? Oh, ladder. What? I have to get down. Can I fly across? We have
Allow me.
Kokomi to save the day. Keep going down. Whoa, what? Something drop on us? What is this thing?
Huh? What are we doing back here?
I hear voices.
Whoa, this is where you were born? It's pretty, but there's nobody here.
I was abandoned, like you. I lived here for a while at first, but there's nothing for us here. We can't stay.
Okay. I heard my mom and dad used to make swords, but the factory manager died, and then my dad got sick. He kept coughing all the time, just like me. Then Mom started coughing too.
But you can't. You promised me.
Yup, we're family now. We're gonna be
Oh
together
no.
forever and ever.
So sad.
This child didn't have a name. Or rather, the balladeer didn't know what to call him. His father died before he could name him.
Oh.
After his mother died, the child stayed in their straw hut alone. Some of the neighbors helped to raise him. After leaving Tatarasuna, the balladeer ran into this child who didn't have a name, just like him. They made a promise to live together.
What happened to the
He
child
died, right? From the sickness?
He died from his illness while he was still very young. The balladeer came home one day and found that he had stopped breathing.
Damn, poor guy.
Hey! What's wrong? Say something! You promised me we could be family! You're no different from Niwa and all the others. You betrayed me too.
Even A. Damn.
The voices have gone. It looks like the memory ends here.
Let's keep going.
So interesting in finding out the memories this way, rather than just being told. It's really cool.
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I come not to obstruct you. I've been waiting. What you are truly is a weapon. One that could be wielded with an iron will. Or you could continue to drift aimlessly.
Are you trying to win me over?
The long
What happens if we
fated
interrupt them?
rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the banquet and join those who shall feast?
Fallen leaves, adorn my nights! Time to get...
call it unleash. By ordinance divine. Take flight. Kami-Satorat. Sumetsu.
Miscalculated.
Who died? She didn't kill him. I still remember the first time I encountered them in like a domain that was compulsory for the story. I hadn't leveled up my characters. I think like they were level 40 or something like that, and I really struggled to kill
This
them.
place is dark.
Paimon knows this place. It's the Delusion Factory in Inazuma.
In the original version of events, the Traveler once encountered the Balladeer.
We did! We did, I remember now. That's why this whole place looked familiar with the Fatui and everything.
Such a creepy atmosphere. And so familiar.
I remember this. It was an unsettling place. It really was.
Hey, look over there.
Because I was getting my butt kicked by the Fatui, those guys. Because I didn't even know about like the order to kill them in and stuff. Because you know how you like take out the Animo one first and the Hydro if there is one and stuff like that.
Well, well, my fair lady. Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for me? Wow.
Ah, she's so hot.
Have.
She's...
What do you have to gain from belittling your subordinates? You might not want to admit it, but you are a part of this plan. Perhaps you find fighting in the Abyss to be a more meaningful use of your time? Oh, but of course, even this pales in comparison to being experimented on by the Doctor.
What a sharp tongue you have. Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true feelings to yourself.
I was just thinking, like, you know how the Wanderer is all blue and kind of very cohesive and looks really nice to look at. His costume in the Balladeers, it feels like stuff's clashing, like it's lots going on. You know, it's kind of turmoil. Like when I look at it, yeah, it's really good design. I think I don't know if that's what they were going for, but that's what I kind of see when I look at it.
Save your breath. I know what I have to do.
I'm sure you think so, but I still think you need to hear it. Don't start thinking you're invincible, and don't let your emotions get in the way.
Surely you're not worried about me.
I just can't have you getting in my way. You and Child never fail to find ways to complicate things.
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this chaotic nation. But you, being tossed out like trash, must make you want to destroy it completely. Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still suffering the consequences now.
Damn.
Look at you. Oh, don't get so sentimental. Now, give that poor little tongue of yours a rest and stop pretending like you're above everyone else. Bye then. See you at the victory feast.
Poor little tongue? She's playing with fire talking to me like that. Who does she think she is?
He's so different as the Balladeer.
Forget it. Someone might find me here any minute now. I should prepare to give them a warm welcome.
The plot does not end here. There is more of this story to come. Wanderer, are you able to continue?
Yes. Please don't worry about me.
Why are you staring at me in silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results in your own interests. Isn't that right, Witch?
Oh yeah, I remember we had to fight her as well, and I think I struggled with her as well.
You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans.
I love that the Fatui have
You
numbers.
really
It's kind of like in
count
One
that
Piece
as
how
an
there was the
asset.
in Alabasta
You're
there was
about as
Mr.
much
2,
fun to be
Mr.
around
1,
as a
Mr.
raging
3, all that kind of
inferno.
stuff.
But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
As one with wind and cloud.
Unleash! Whirling snow! Sakura swirl! Out of my in this body.
Rest and rebuild!
In your dreams! By ordinance divine!
Let me amuse myself a little.
Manifest!
Hold the line!
Blink! My apologies! Embrace the ice! Do your master's bidding!
Wind strike.
And this is why after this happened,
Obey!
I leveled up a lot of started leveling up characters. Because at the time I kind of like was leveling people like separately, like I don't know, trying different characters and stuff. And like I got to 40 and I didn't go past there and stuff. And so when I got to Inazuma, I was like, and I had to do this for story quests. I was like getting my butt kicked. Yeah, so I'm glad I figured out a main team and stuff.
Looks like we have arrived in Sumeru. Is that?
Considering that Amorta's sage, Nafis, refused to join this project, I'll take part in the experiment in his place.
Welcome.
The
I
doctor.
look forward to a fruitful collaboration.
Oh, they're gonna turn him to a god, right?
When do we start?
You seem impatient. You should know that becoming a god is far from a trivial affair.
The biological transformation is a lengthy process. As such, I too would recommend that we commence as soon as possible. In the event that a successful connection is established, his body will become permanently bound to the machine, and he will be unable to move independently of it.
Nothing worse than what I've been through before then, Doctor.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able to garner a great deal of information. Alas, after that, you were under orders to remain in the abyss. We barely saw each other, and it became difficult to further refine the knowledge I had gained.
That was gracefully worded. Ever wonder what they'd think if they knew that nothing matters to you, apart from your crazy experiments?
I suggest you speak to me in a more respectful tone, Scaramouche. The mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
The doctor again? That was uncomfortable to watch.
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
He's the doctor. He's behind all of this.
It's normal for him to give you the creeps. He scares the bejeebers out of Paimon.
Let's move on.
This is really cool.
You're a god. Do you think I'm evil?
Who's he talking to? Nahida?
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you, then yes, you are evil.
In your eyes, are there any differences between humans and puppets?
He gets to talk to a god now, ask him questions.
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future incarnations? If not, then what are the differences between humans and puppets?
Wow.
Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is human. Whoever has loved and lost, cried with grief, howled with rage at the tragedy of death that eclipses the miracle of life, they are human too.
So he's human. He has felt these things. Seriously. He's human. He is a human.
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, I'd like to reclaim the sins that are mine to bear.
But they erased, huh?
No matter the consequences, I won't run from blame or punishment. Whatever I am due, let it come to pass.
Really? He's just willing. Are you saying...
Can you return my memories to me?
Wow, he's gonna become how he was before.
Huh? But won't that mean you'll lose your current identity?
He's so chill at the moment.
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules, with each person being a collection of past experiences.
Okay.
As a puppet living in a human world, my life is subject to the same rules.
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. All the emotions that you discarded will return to you.
Oh.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Wow.
I've lived with the void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. And ever since I awoke, I've just drifted from one place to the next.
Imagine that. Just he was created for a purpose that he couldn't even do. Like they didn't need him. Just tossed aside. Damn.
But then I met you. And I finally realized that reclaiming my missing sins might be my one opportunity to become my true self.
Wow. Wow. Is this the true meaning of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's words? A person can't erase themselves, and even though the original balladeer is gone, this person will live on in his place. Is that so? Basically, Nahida is Greater Lord Rukkhadevata as well? Are a person's sins an inescapable part of their destiny too?
I've always felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more, in a way that goes deeper than for most people. But for all my soul-searching as a Shugenja, I've never fully understood it. Looking at it now, it seems that I brought this curse upon myself. So I beg you, grant me this opportunity to gain a purpose, to change my destiny, and end my wandering.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Very well. Since your mind is made up, I will return to you that which is yours.
I like Nahida.
You have made your decision. Now, take this.
You know what's this? I'll say it at the end after this. The pain.
Set him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
Bad guy.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is my...
Damn, it's killing him.
Is he alright?
What's happening?
No way!
No, we have to fight him again? Oh no, he's gotta fight him. I forgot actually that I got through that fight. I don't even know what I was doing. I don't know the mechanics. I know there are mechanics, but I do not know them. I was just like whacking and hoping not to die. What's happening? What's happening?
All worthless dross will be purged.
Oh, like a sword.
That's why... This won't be the end!
Oh my god. He can control it now? Animo. Oh, he was Electro before, right? Oh, he got a vision! He got a vision! Oh my god! That was cool. He got a vision.
This is trying my patience.
Oh my god. I don't know how to fight him. Use him.
Any more stupid questions?
Hello. Can you help me with one domain? Conte. Ah, I'm busy at the moment. How do I fight him?
Squall and Fury. Feeble human.
Quit following me.
Oh crap.
That's far enough. Behold. Squall and Fury. At my command, you shall fall. The wind rises.
Oh, I can heal myself.
How amusing. Behold. Insignificant past. My endless cycle begins. The wind rises.
Oh, I can dash to it, maybe? Oh.
Squall and Fury. Insignificant past. Behold. The wind rises. Feeble human. Too slow. Quit following me. Behold. Squall and Fury. You're dead. Insignificant past. The wind rises.
I don't know how to use Wanderer.
Feeble human.
Too slow. Behold.
He's nearly dead at least.
The wind rises. At my command, you shall fall.
How do I...
The wind rises.
He's nearly dead.
Feeble human. Squall and Fury. The wind rises.
Phew. I still don't know. I was just dodging as much as I could.
Imbecile! Get out of my sight.
It disappeared.
Did we win?
Did we win?
What did you expect? I'd never lose to that.
He's cool.
There's the tone of voice again. You're definitely back to
I'm
your
glad.
old self.
I'm glad he's back to himself.
But it was you inside that thing too. What have you got to be smug about?
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am.
Some people are like that. Now you've recovered your memories. The past will catch up with you.
You sound like you're concerned about me.
Oh, he's got his personality back.
But don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change a thing, at least I now know the truth.
Hmm.
The memory recovery seems to have been a success. This dream has served its purpose.
Come on. Let's continue this outside.
Cool. I think someone of my friends has asked if they needed some help. If I could help them with something, so I will do that. I'm gonna end it right here. See if they need help. And once I finish helping them, if they need it.
Welcome back, Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer.
It feels like we just went on a really long journey. Paimon's exhausted.
You don't like being addressed by that name?
It's fine. But I was just thinking, I should probably change it.
You won't go by the Balladeer anymore?
After learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry on using a name connected to
I
him.
agree.
I'm
Toss
not
it
planning
aside.
on returning to the Fatui, and they wouldn't take me back anyway. Recent events will have affected a lot of people, and they might not even remember who the 6th is.
Yeah.
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
Let's call it a tactical retreat.
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile, but it wasn't completely meaningless. At least I made a lot of people forget about me.
He's free now.
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see and understand that. Changing the world, changing the past, changing the fates of other people, these are not simple things to accomplish. What you are looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the world will not heed your will.
Indeed. How ridiculous.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so little in return?
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing in the world worth regretting. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Yes, and I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that information naturally.
Why would you go to such lengths? You trying to win me over too?
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over was indeed a part of my plan.
At least she admits it.
But before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past. If all I wanted to do was use you, then I'd be no different from the doctor.
True.
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my sins is what it takes to make me useful again, so be it.
Nita doesn't see you in that way.
Oh right, I almost forgot. You're the good guys. You're into justice and all that. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end up with the best helpers. I can live with that.
She's wise, and he's very good.
I'm glad you're able to think of it in that way. Traveler, in the future, I'll continue to search Irminsul more deeply and see what secrets can be uncovered, including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly happened before and after that point? I want to know as well.
Thank you. Let's hope you can find some answers.
I will try.
Traveler.
Yes?
After I dove into the information torrents in Irminsul, why did you go to Inazuma?
Because I wanted to know what you'd changed.
So that's how you found out whose fate had changed. And how? Well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. And I'll do everything I can to pay it back.
Wow, he likes that, isn't it? I didn't do all of that for a reward. Please don't make it sound like I'm extorting you. Oh, well, the top one. I didn't do this all for a reward.
Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals. I'll balance the books one day. Don't you worry.
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger that can be reset to 0.
True. So much wisdom.
I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops and leave nothing behind. There is no such thing as balancing the books.
Wow. She is the god of wisdom.
Some things in this world can never be brought back, and they can never be changed, which is why there is emotion in the human world.
Yeah. True, true, true. Oh my god.
Everything that you feel is real and lasting, and whatever is missing in you will not be made whole. To be human is to live with imperfections. You can choose whether or not you want to be human.
But humans can't live without a heart, can they? Anyway, I gave up trying to become a human a long time ago.
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. You're just bearing your feelings. The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer your future lasts, the shorter your past will become, until one day, it is but a tiny fraction of your life.
So wise. So wise. Oh my god.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
I hope you can give Nahida a chance.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated. Paimon doesn't even know where to start, but the most important thing now is that you need to follow Nahida. Otherwise, all our efforts will have been for nothing.
Yeah, follow Nahida. I would recommend that. Where's he going?
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
Cool.
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal. Why don't you choose a new name to celebrate?
Yes. Choose a new name.
Paimon wants to pick an ugly nickname for you too.
I know what she's gonna pick.
Why?
Because Paimon still doesn't like you that much.
Then I hope we don't see much of each other in the future.
A name is life's first gift. You didn't say it out loud, but I know that's what you're thinking. The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a new name, maybe you can ask them for ideas.
You want us to decide? We're gonna name him?
No, Paimon only does nicknames. If it's a serious name you're after, it's all yours.
Oh, are we gonna choose?
Have you got anything?
What? Oh, why can't we can change his name? Oh my god. Oh my god. We can actually literally change his name? I'm gonna pick like Seokjin from BTS. My bias. Once you have renamed the character, some interfaces in the game going forward will display the name that you have chosen. There's a limit on the number of times you can rename this character, so do with care. Oh my god, seriously? We get to name him? Of course, no bullying or insulting. Oh my god, we get to name him? Oh my god. We get to name him? I'm gonna video this. I already am videoing it, but check this out. Oh, we need the sound, right? It's gotta be Seokjin, right? Oh, so we get to name him? That's cool as.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, alright. If you say so.
There. Now you have a name of your own.
What about a nickname? Are you done yet?
You know what? I was thinking about, I'm glad what if I had a spelling mistake or something? Oh my god. I'll switch you guys back.
Still thinking. Stop rushing me!
I think I know what she's gonna say.
Take your time. I don't need to see you again until you've thought of one.
What do you plan to do next?
Everyone who manipulated me and made me suffer will have to pay the price.
He's cold.
You mean the Fatui?
Oh, wow.
The doctor, at least.
Wow.
Now that your stance has changed, I believe your future path will change accordingly. But it won't be immediate. You still need some time to compose yourself.
It's true, it does take time.
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them know. Well, they ought to know about the connection between Raiden Gokuden and myself. I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, please tell them that I was the one responsible for the Raiden Gokuden's downfall. Even though the events have been erased from the world, they still deserve to know the truth.
I see. That is up to you.
Wow.
Huh? But if we do that, then...
It's fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest if they so desire. Maybe that's how it always should have been.
Picking the top one.
What's that look for? Don't make that face. I know what I'm doing. That day will come. Alright. We're done here. Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
He's gone.
What he went through today would have been like living an entire lifetime in an instant. He'll need some time to calm down.
True, that would be nuts.
Yeah, true. But even so, after everything that's happened, he doesn't seem quite as fierce anymore.
Yeah, it seems, I agree. There were some times along the way, but there's some bumps along the way, but it's all over now.
So we can finally go eat? Paimon is starving.
Is that what you've been thinking about this whole time?
Thank you both. I hope you will find somewhere nice to go and relax for a while.
We finished the interlude? Cool. What's loading? Is it gonna be a scene? What's happening? Oh, these guys again.
My novel with some words from Mikoshi Nagamasa.
You mean because everyone else in the story is dead?
Yeah, I heard that Mikoshi Nagamasa died at a ripe old age. He's the perfect fit to be the narrator of the epilogue. The dark clouds had dissipated, but they continued to cast their shadow in Mikoshi Nagamasa's mind for decades to come. Then, one night, as an old man, he had a dream. On the night when that prized blade, the Daitatara Nagamasa, was forged, the people rejoiced, and there was painting, dancing, and drinking. All these expressions of joy melted down in the furnace fire and turned into red clouds that rallied around the final sunrise that Mikoshi Nagamasa saw in his lifetime. Life is a story too long to be told, a journey that you must walk to behold.
That's a good picture. Sokjin. Love that. He's Sokjin now. Okay, I'm gonna I would love to finish it off right now, but yeah, I'm gonna ask that person, my friend, see if they need help. But thanks for watching, guys. That was awesome, and we named Sokjin, so it's a win. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.